Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into the world of denim, threads and bottom lines and taking a look at the latest filing from Levi Strauss & Co. It looks like someone is getting a new job and moving seats at the company, but does this mean more than just a simple change of scenery? Let's find out, but before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. Levi Strauss just released a report on April 30, 2025. This is called a Form 8K. Think of it as a quick update a company sends to the government about important things that have happened. It's not their big quarterly or yearly report, just a heads up about something new. In this report, the main news is about a change in who is in charge of the company's money. Lisa Sterling, who was the global controller and principal accounting officer, is moving to a different job inside the company. A global controller is basically the person who makes sure all the company's money is counted correctly. The principal accounting officer is the top person in charge of making sure the company's financial reports are accurate. Lisa Sterling is moving to become the Vice President of Finance for the US and Canada. This means she'll be in charge of the money stuff for Levi Strauss in those two countries. It sounds like a step up for her. The company said this move is to help her grow in her career. Because Lisa Sterling is moving, Levi Strauss needs to find someone new to be the global controller. They've hired a company that finds people for big jobs called an executive search firm to help them find the right person. Until they find someone new, Lisa Sterling will stay in her old job to help the new person get started smoothly. This is a good move because it keeps things stable while they look for a replacement. The report also says that Lisa Sterling's move isn't because she disagreed with the company about how they do their accounting or how they report their financial information. This is important to say because if someone leaves because they disagree about money stuff, it can make investors nervous. So Levi Strauss is making it clear that everything is fine. It was her decision and there were no disagreements with the company. Now let's talk about what this change might mean for Levi Strauss. Leadership changes can sometimes cause uncertainty. When someone in a key role like global controller leaves, even if it's for another job in the company, it can raise questions. Investors might wonder if there are problems behind the scenes or if the company's financial reporting could be affected. However, in this case, Levi Strauss seems to be handling the change well. By keeping Lisa Sterling in her role until a replacement is found, they're ensuring a smooth transition. This shows they're thinking ahead and trying to avoid any disruptions. Also, the fact that they're using an executive search firm suggests they're serious about finding a highly qualified person for the job. This could bring in new ideas and perspectives to the company's financial operations. Of course, there's always a risk that the new global controller might not be as effective as Lisa Sterling. It takes time for someone to learn the ropes and build relationships within the company. But overall, this change seems like a positive move for both Lisa Sterling and Levi Strauss. Levi Strauss & Co. is a large public company, and because of that, we can gauge some of their strength from how their stock has performed in the past. Levi stock, under the ticker symbol Levi, is traded on the New York Stock Exchange. As of the middle of 2024, the stock was struggling but had significant growth in the later part of the year. This indicates that investors are starting to see some potential in the company. Levi Strauss appears to be managing his leadership change effectively. The transition plan and the use of an executive search firm demonstrate a commitment to stability and finding the best possible candidate. While there are always risks associated with change, the company seems well prepared to handle this transition. Alright, that's our breakdown of Levi Strauss & Co.'s latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.